pour the water. Nice squeezy.
Father Arthur Bufocal, a pastor at St. Sebastian's Catholic Church, is a vegetarian.
I started in June 1976. I was working in a monastery, and those of us who worked there could live in a house on the monastery property, and we got our food from the monks' pantry. Trappist monks don't eat meat, so their pantry, you know, had all kinds of stuff, but no meat. And so for summer, that's what I ate. And I kind of got used to it and thought it wasn't bad.
Arthur is a lacto-ovo vegetarian, one who will consume dairy products and eggs, but no animal meat of any kind.
Well, if you look at the normal, you know, American diet, it's actually pretty limited. Now, theoretically, it's very diverse. You can eat anything, right? But most people who eat meat focus their meals around some type of meat and very little of other things. So often vegetarians end up eating a greater variety of things.
However, not all vegetarians are the same. Some allow for the consumption of eggs and cheese, others do not.
There's semi-vegetarianism, where individuals will just eliminate red meat and still include poultry, sometimes pork and fish. There are lacto-ovo vegetarians that exclude all meat, but still include eggs and dairy. There's just lacto, which will still include like, dairy. And then there's veganism that will exclude all sources of protein coming from animals.
Because vegetarian diets include little to no meat products, they commonly lead to less fat and lower cholesterol, as well as higher levels of fiber. There are, however, possible health risks.
The first one that immediately comes to mind is possible risk of anemia, like just lack of iron, which is going to decrease your body's ability to process oxygen and carry oxygen in the blood.
Based on a study by the Vegetarian Times, approximately 7 million Americans are vegetarians, and an additional 23 million practice a vegetarian-type diet. Father Arthur's diet consists mainly of organic food, which is food produced using only environmentally sound methods. One of his favorites, tofu.
Vegetable sources aren't what are called a complete protein. There's one or another amino acid, essential amino acids that's missing. So unless you mix things in a meal, you won't get all the essential amino acids you need. Whereas meat has all the essential amino acids, so you don't have to be as conscious of balancing for protein at least.
What does this mean for those who are considering a lifestyle change?
Honestly, the basis of sound nutrition involves all the different food groups, just obviously in small portions, moderation, and variety.
Anthony Pellegrino, WVU News, Morgantown.